Yeah, Chef Podcast, we back. I ain't fucking up this time. Hey, I know y'all. Hey, look at that blooper that was on there, man. Y'all gonna love that. But look, we got this chef in. Look, I'm gonna let Chef Greg go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Get him on there.
I just had to tap in, man, with the homie Chef Sam, man, and we actually connected through IG, man, and we just kept in contact over time, and finally, man, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, he here, and I'm happy that we kept in contact, and right now, man, I got a lifetime bond with bro, and we, you know what I'm saying, going forward in the future, you're gonna see a lot more of us.
For sure, for
Definitely.
sure.
Yeah, you know we look. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Look, we looking a little different now. We had to switch it up on y'all ass. Hey, for real. Let me show y'all what we do. You know what I'm saying? We got the hats working now. Hey, y'all want to buy these? Y'all get at us.
Yeah.
Y'all see the background looking different. We had to get that black out of here, put the white on there. You know what I'm saying? Now when you're on YouTube, you can go ahead and stop being scared to subscribe and like and share. You know what I'm saying? Look, I want to congratulate Chef for being here, man. I really appreciate it, man. We're going to let him have the floor so he can tell us, you know what I'm saying, how he got started from the beginning to the end.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man.
All right, Chef. It's all on you,
Cool,
brother.
cool. I'm gonna try and make a long story short.
Man,
It's a long story.
Well, yeah, okay.
But
Give
so
me some paragraphs, bro.
So I really just ever since I was a kid, I really wanted to cook, and I actually started off more so like baking with a lot of my family, like my mom and like other people in my family, and that really sparked the whole wanting to get in the kitchen. And I actually liked doing dishes when I was a kid, and I liked just being around the kitchen. I think that was a big part of starting the interest.
Yeah.
And then from there, I really I took a heavy interest in high school. Had a lot of teachers that inspired me to really get in the game, really cook. One in particular that took me to different culinary tours, like culinary schools, and he tapped me into that environment. I was like, you know what? I was like, I really want to go to school for cooking. And at the time, I had been working at a local Bertucci's, similar to like a Carrabba's if you've never seen it.
Yeah.
I started off as a dishwasher when I was like 15. And right from there, I was like, yo, what can I do to make the pizzas? What can I do to cook the pasta? And my manager was just like, all right, cool, let's see what you got. Made a pizza, and he was like, all right, cool, we could let you go in the kitchen.
So I'm gonna cut in real quick. Remember what we always talk about the dishwashers?
Yeah, absolutely.
We just had the discussion. Like the dishwashers are like the look number one in that damn kitchen, man.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, because you don't know what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm washing dishes right now,
Yeah.
but that don't mean that I can't get up on their line and make something happen.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Some dishwashers, they just sit there, they don't work doing dishes for so long that they done paid attention to everything that we're doing on the line, or we're doing in banquets, or so on, you know?
Yeah.
And that they can go in there and run circles around us like, damn, how the hell is he
Some of them
eating all this?
dishwashers too, they're the bloodline to everything. You know what I mean? Because
exactly.
like you don't have plates, you don't have
Yeah.
silver. What you gonna do?
Yeah, what
You
you
know,
gonna do?
they're banging out and they're hustling, and you know when you find a good dishwasher, like to all the chefs out there that run restaurants or even catering companies where you got somebody, like show them love too and see what they got and teach them for sure.
Yeah,
Exactly.
sure, absolutely.
But go ahead, brother. I had to put that in there.
You
bro.
good? You good?
Yeah.
And then after I basically started working at Bertucci's. I worked there for about 2 years, and I was getting ready to graduate high school. And I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go to school or not. Kind of missed my first opportunity to go to school, and then like 3 months later, I was like, I gotta go to school. I gotta go get out of where I'm at right now. So I went to school at Johnson Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island. Stayed there for about 4 years. Worked my way through college. I kind of worked at different universities, different restaurants and things like that, like high volume, just develop my experience. And then after I graduated with a 2-year degree in culinary arts.
Nice.
My bachelor's is in meeting and event management. So I love like catering, weddings, heavy on the event side. I love it. After doing that, I had some experience at country clubs out in Cape Cod. That was fun. Went back to Rhode Island, probably hustled for about 4 or 5 years at a catering company. It was called Russell Morin's Fine Catering and Events. Really just developed a whole lot of experience there doing, you know, I was a head saucier there for a little bit. I kind of managed that department. And I learned how to make so many different sauces, different things. And I mean, I really had a strong, solid team of people around me. And it really gave you the leeway to do what you needed to do to make things taste good. I remember I used to ask one of my sous chefs, shout out to Dave, I used to be like, how do you, like, what should I do with this? How should the recipe be? And he just used to look at me and just make it taste good, man.
Right.
Make it taste good.
It tastes good.
And I think about food now all the time, and I'm like, man, just put your heart and soul into it and make it taste good. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. So after that, I really wanted to get out of the kitchen. Surprisingly, I was like, man, this is burning me out. I can't do it anymore. I moved back to Connecticut, my hometown, and I worked at University of New Haven for a little bit as a front of the house catering manager. I really loved it when I first started, and then as it tapped away at me, it just got, I couldn't do it anymore. Could not do it anymore.
Shout out to Connect.
Shout out to Connecticut. And I basically broke down after that. I was like, I gotta move. So moved down to Atlanta, Georgia. Been here for about 2 years now. When I first got here, I didn't actually have a job. I worked for a small catering company part-time, just hustling, trying to make it move. And then I basically got a couple opportunities to be a personal chef for different families in the area and things like that. Tapped in with a company that actually employs personal chefs. And basically just started working with different families. And, you know, after that, I recently started working for a catering logistics company, so kind of got out of the kitchen again. But I'm really making a push. I'm trying to get back in and tap in with the industry, tap in with chefs like you guys, and make it shake.
Wow, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, that is short and sweet. Though, right?
I tried to.
Phenomenal.
Man, so I mean, I looked at some of your stuff on IG, man. The food looks amazing.
Appreciate it.
The food looks amazing, man. So actually, like, this is a question I ask mostly all the chefs that come on here. How was it during the pandemic for you? Because I know we all went through some way, something.
Most definitely.
You know,
most definitely.
More of in this industry.
Yeah.
Than family members.
For sure, especially restaurants and things like that. Like I got friends in the industry, and you know, blessings, and I hope everybody's solid for the people that do own restaurants and everything else. We gotta really tap in and support those restaurants, especially like the mom and pops. You know what I mean? Because we don't want to see them go out of business. They make some of the best food that we've probably had, and it's like for those people to not be able to do that is rough. But for me during the pandemic, you know what I mean? No shade to anybody, or you know, it's been a blessing actually for me because I was able to keep my job, which was an amazing thing. So I had money coming in from there, but I've also see the intake of personal chefs rising. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants to go to restaurants anymore. They're uncomfortable.
They really don't.
Or even the people that are like, my favorite restaurant closed. Let me find a chef that can make this same thing. So I've really seen it as a blessing to me to be able to gas up what I do and tap in with more people, being booked for more parties and things like that. So, you know, regardless of what it all is, I think you just, you know, you tap in and you push knowing what you can do regardless of the circumstances.
Man, y'all see that, man? Bearded men hustle harder, man. You know what I'm saying? You got no beard, your motherfucking ass ain't hustling, man. You know what I'm saying? Real chefs around here, man. This is what we do, man. You know, hey, you don't let your guard down, bro. You just keep going. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But yo, man, that's what I had to do the same thing. Basically. You know, the only thing that kept going was the cheese sauce. Like my catering was like null and void. You know what I'm saying? Like I had somebody call me and they were like, "Hey, boss, I need will you cater for just me and my boyfriend?" I was like, yeah. I was like, I did it. I made a menu in like 3 minutes for them, you know, and I was like, I got off the phone with her and I was like, man, I need to do some
more of this. Some more of this.
I need to be a personal chef for a minute. Cause once all those weddings that I had on the books went like they canceled.
And that's the thing, all those volume events got reduced down. So I mean, hopefully we come out of this a lot stronger, and when all that gas is back up, you know, I've watched so many people kind of formulate their own business during this pandemic too. And it's like you were saying, like maybe I need to transition and do this. As bad as it is, I think it forced a lot of people to get out of their comfort zone to say, how can I make this work for me? How can I make this work for my life? And opportunities like that present themselves.
Yeah, man, exactly. Because I mean, I just once they just came, I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm doing. Look, see, bald and bearded.
Had
See what I'm saying?
had to pull
You
it
bald
off.
and bearded. You
I
know
just-
what
I
I'm
just-
saying? You gotta get it.
I
You gotta get it.
I just started taking mine off, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, man, bald and bearded, man. We stay with money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell them, bro. We stay with money, y'all.
I love
Hey,
that.
you don't know what's in. Hey, you don't know what's in there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's in there. When it's gone, you don't know. You can't see clearly what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, I love
Hey,
that.
hey, man, we gonna stay with that bread though, for real. Yo, man, you got questions for sure?
Man, I got plenty.
Well, go ahead with it, bro. I'm running out of shit.
What can I start, man? Like, so, shit, first of all, I would really want to ask you, like, with doing a private, like, doing a personal show. Because I always thought it was something that's hard to get into.
Yeah.
Because I always see it on IG, like, someone like, damn, I see the floor. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at, like, I can literally do this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I really can do this, but I always was like, how do you take the avenue to get to that?
So the avenue I think to becoming a personal chef is it's not easy, because the thing is, people are always like, how do I get clients? How do I get clients?
Right.
Well, one, use your social media and things to your advantage, but also start to tap in with like your family. Like, your family is going to be the first resource.
Yeah.
And if you don't have family like that, because I understand the circumstances of people, tap in with your friends. Like, I was telling somebody the other day on Clubhouse, I was like, if you want to be a personal chef, you want to tap in with certain people, like, invite all your friends. Invite all your friends to your house, cook some food, and just be like, yo, how did y'all like everything? Provide them with provide them with an experience that's something that they're going to want to tell their friends and tell other people or their family. You know what I mean? So you really got to tap into your resources. And I would say the best thing is do some catering. Catering definitely helps, you know, because it makes you prepared. And it's gonna make you so prepared that you're ready for everything that presents itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Got you. Yeah, that's a huge plus. Just that you sharing that knowledge right there. Cause every time when I start a little event and see y'all when you posting food, I'm like, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I mean,
Right.
I like I was just telling y'all, you know, I think everybody sees stuff on IG is like, oh, it's perfect. Everything looks so great, everything else, but you know, they don't understand the trials and tribulations that people go through sometimes. And it's like, it takes a lot to get there, but the best thing you could do is just like continue to push on. Do not stop, because I'm starting to realize in life, like, you're gonna hit a lot of bumps in the road. You're gonna hit a lot of things that throw you off your game. But if you stay consistent with it and push on, that is going to be the biggest thing. For sure.
Even with product.
Yeah.
I went through it with my product, man. It is a hell of a like.
I'm sure that
really,
road, that road is not even.
I don't know. I just got a brain fart, but it really like it is just really like a long road to get that product from here to there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
to get,
to
before
the
you
store.
get it on that damn shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, you gotta have the finances. The finances, you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, what does that cost? You know, $300, and then wow, now I have to pay, you know, $1,000 for this. Oh, now I have to, you know, and then you gotta wait. And I did this shit like through the pandemic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
Through
not
the
easy.
pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I had to get these licenses. I had to do all that through the pandemic.
And when all the money starts adding up and your product
Yeah.
still hasn't hit the shelves, you
Yeah.
start to think like, man, I'm sure you probably went through and said, is this worth it? I just spent, you know, $5K. Okay, cool. Now I gotta spend another $5K to try and just get it in the store. But I mean, hey, you did it.
That's the process.
I did, man.
That right there, what you just said, that's actually that's the process, because you don't want to miss the in between.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna be able to look back at the in between, like, okay, dang.
The road is the fun part.
Exactly. That's the part. Yeah, that part is the fun part.
Yeah.
Because you closer to where you're trying to get to than when you start.
Mm-hmm. The journey is the fun part. I'm starting to realize. So you gotta have fun along your way. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but it's like, if I didn't have all that and somebody was just like, oh, cool, here you go, here's your product, it's in the store now. It's like, man, like, what did I can't even tell a story.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
It's the story.
I'm gonna be honest, because like since I was a kid, like I never really wanted to ever work for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to like go
Do your own thing.
but like looking at it, like when he actually taught me how to hustle. I always knew I wanted to do it, but like learning the steps of how to do it was the process. I was like, damn. So now I get it. I understand it. That this is like when you create your own lane instead of seeking an opportunity, it's a totally different ballgame.
For sure.
See, I use this reference all the time. It's basically like I grew up in the crack era, okay? And the 80s all the way through. I'm about to be 41 in a minute. Actually, next week. So I saw, a lot of my uncles hustle. You know what I'm saying? They sold dope. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that, but I saw the good with it, which was it was helping feeding our families, and it kept me fresh as hell. You know what I'm saying?
I tell people this all the time. I'm like, cooking is a hustle.
It's a hustle.
Cook the same thing. Cooking is like the dope game.
It really
when you
is.
think about it, it's really
is.
like to the people that's out there selling plates, that's just like slanging some rock. You know what I mean?
Is.
I don't mean to, but at the end of the day, it really is, because there's gonna be times where you're really not gonna be selling any plates.
Yeah,
right.
But it's like, okay, cool, I gotta find a new hustle.
Right.
How do I get back up on top? Or you might have to go hit the streets and do what you gotta do. Knock door to door. Hey, would you like to try my food? Give out some free product and make it work.
Yeah. Or it could be where you sitting, where you at.
Yeah.
You gotta move your
hub
around a little bit. You gotta move your hub. You know what I'm saying? Just know you ain't gonna get shot at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Somebody try to rob you, you got a problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta move around.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes being in that one spot ain't working. But some, it ain't working.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta find your ends
I
and
think that's what, and I'm gonna be honest about this too. I know how we talk about the restaurant, mom and pop spots, but there's a climate shift that's been changed. So now it's like us as chefs, like how we were doing stuff, we been in these different places. Those places you become stagnant, but see they haven't caught on to the routine of now it's better to be mobile than to be into a position, because you need people to come to you when you in a restaurant or you in a event.
And we've seen through the pandemic that doesn't necessarily work. So I think you can have your mom and pops, but a good thing to do is catering. You add catering your business, add product market.
Right.
And if you do own just a restaurant, you want to just do that, you have to provide an experience to people. That's what I said all the time. Like, food is not just food. Like, I could go get food anywhere.
Yeah.
Good food too. I know spots to go to.
Yeah.
But the spots that I frequent and I like to go to, people treat me well there.
Exactly.
I go to those spots because it's like, Jim is my favorite server there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or, you know what I mean? Or I know Bob in the back of the kitchen. He always take care of me. You know what I mean? Those are the experiences, and that's something that not just in the restaurant industry, personal chef, that's through life.
Exactly.
Period. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Period.
You look, I had an experience last night. I went to this Mexican restaurant in it wasn't Druid Hills. It was not too far from Lenox.
Okay.
Actually, I never ate there before. Brookhaven. I was out in Brookhaven.
Okay.
And so I was like, we're gonna go here. So I went in there, bro. Let me tell you, from beginning to end, I don't think, where the hell have I been that I've had that good service like that? Probably damn Chick-fil-A. But for real,
Facts.
the service was amazing, dude. I'm talking about from beginning to end.
Yeah.
I didn't have to wait. They sat me down. You know what I'm saying? My waitress came right then. You know what I'm saying? She was super nice. You know what I'm saying? Got the orders, got out, she took all the orders. She's like, oh, you ready to order your food? Yeah, we're ready to order that. Got that, you know what I'm saying? Boom. I got my entree. I'm a damn entree. But appetizer. I got entree. They brought everything. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, I'm telling you, I didn't have to be like, well, damn, where the hell is my food at?
Exactly.
Now, mind you, we are talking about Mexican food here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't take forever to make that.
It's quick.
No.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you're a Mexican restaurant, you best believe they got, you know what I'm saying, Hispanics working back
They
there.
rocking
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Absolutely.
And they know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Hispanics out there too. Much love to y'all. And cause they some damn good cooks too.
Some hustlers too.
Absolutely.
Especially with their own, culture of food. You know what I'm saying? They good with it.
Yeah.
So, bro, hey, I had some cilantro rice
Sounds fire.
and some enchiladas. Dude,
Can't beat it.
It's a
when I
kid.
tell you that shit was banging, they had the brisket in the middle of the Astor House with the
man.
brisket.
Nice.
Love a good brisket.
Nice.
Man.
Cilantro lime
Look,
rice, something like that.
I forgot the name of that restaurant, but look, I'll get back with y'all on that. But I'm gonna tell you, it's in Brookhaven. It's in a shopping plaza. Like I'm telling you, it's like tequila or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the shit was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And their service is really good too.
And that's to all the personal chefs out there, to chefs that want to branch in the personal chef industry. Focus on your food first and foremost. Make sure that tastes good. But after that, like develop your experience. Develop your experience in delivering an experience to people.
Right.
Because that is the part that's going to elevate your game and take you to the next level.
Right.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
so true.
Yeah.
That is so true, man. So let's give out all your social media so people can get
Yeah,
with you.
yeah,
sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna make sure that I put it on. You know what I'm saying?
Most
The
definitely.
YouTube channel too.
Yeah. So Chef Sam Scott on IG. If you look me up, Chef_Sam Scott. All my content's pretty much there. My link tree's in my little title there. Also on LinkedIn, Facebook, Chef Sam Scott should be across the board. Yeah, tap in with me, y'all, and hopefully I'll have a website, some other things up pretty soon. But you know what I mean, I'm out there, so tap in with me. I'm more than happy to support other chefs doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, appreciate it, man. Hey, get with us on our IGs. Yes Chef Podcast. That's Yes Chef _podcast, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes Chef _podcast. You can look up Chef Greg's IG
Yeah,
too.
classic_Allen. And then my Facebook can just be my name, just Greg Buckhalter the second. That's where you can find me at. So yeah, so all chefs, please just tap in with us. We would love to have you on, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, most definitely, because man, we looking to keep building
Yeah.
lifetime bonds. Like I said, me and Chef here, we're gonna be doing some great work in the future. So just stay tuned for sure.
Yeah, and this is free advertisement.
Yeah,
This is free advertisement for you, for your business,
100%.
and for us. Like, I don't. We asked underground chef, underground restaurants, underground
And
food trailers,
you
everything.
build-
We
you
asked them to
building
come
a
on here.
community.
Yeah, and I'm
absolutely.
trying to build.
There you
We're
go.
trying to build we want lifetime bonds with these chefs.
Yeah,
Because we're gonna come up with. In my head, I got something in the making, and I'm telling you, when I come out, it's gonna shock Atlanta.
yeah.
Make it happen.
Okay.
Shock the world, man.
It's gonna shock it. It's gonna
Take
shock the
it
world.
everywhere.
It's gonna shock the whole southeast, really, truly.
Definitely.
It's something that we don't have down here.
Yeah.
Period. And that me and Greg has been talking about for a long time. I'm gonna tell you off camera too.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about a long time, and we about to do this for real. And we still gonna have a podcast going. But look, y'all can get with me, Chef Boss Hog, 458 on IG, Chef Boss Hog on YouTube, or it might be Desmond Miller, because that's my real name. So, really appreciate everybody. Subscribe, share, like, please. I see the numbers going up. We really appreciate everybody for that. Look, much love to everybody. Yes Chef Podcast.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You know what, bro?
For sure.
About that.